You know Caitlin Clark is the basketball phenom who's taken the sports world by storm? But what if I told you there's so much more to her story than just jaw-dropping three-pointers and record-breaking games? From her humble beginnings to the secrets behind her rise to fame, Caitlin Clark's journey is packed with moments that will leave you speechless. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll see her in a whole new light. So, let's get into it. Here are 7 Caitlin Clark secrets you probably never saw coming. First up, did you know Caitlin wasn't always the towering star she is today? Growing up in Iowa, she was just a kid with a dream and a basketball in her hands. But here's the kicker, she wasn't even the tallest or the most athletic in her early years. What set her apart? Her insane work ethic. While other kids were playing video games or hanging out, Caitlin was in the gym, perfecting her shot. And get this, she'd often practice until her hands were raw. That's the kind of dedication that turns a small-town girl into a national sensation. But wait, there's more. Here's something you might not know. Caitlin's signature three-pointers, they weren't always her thing. In fact, when she first started playing, she struggled with long-range shots. But instead of giving up, she turned her weakness into her greatest strength. How? By shooting hundreds, sometimes thousands, of threes every single day. And now, she's known for hitting shots from practically half court. Crazy, right? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now let's talk about her high school days. Caitlin didn't just dominate on the court. She was a straight-A student too. Balancing basketball and academics isn't easy, but Caitlin made it look effortless. And here's the wild part. She once scored 60 points in a single game and then went home to finish a science project. Who does that? Caitlin Clark, that's who. But here's the real question. How did she handle the pressure of being in the spotlight so young? Well, that's where her family comes in. Speaking of family, Caitlin's support system is one of the biggest reasons for her success. Her parents weren't just cheerleaders, they were her coaches, mentors, and biggest fans. And get this, her brother even played a huge role in her training. They'd spend hours in the driveway, practicing moves and pushing each other to be better. It's that kind of bond that kept Caitlin grounded, even as her fame started to skyrocket. But don't think it's been all smooth sailing. Here's a secret that might surprise you. Caitlin's rise to fame wasn't without its challenges. When she first joined the University of Iowa, she faced criticism from some who thought she was just a flashy player with no real substance. But guess what? She proved them all wrong. In her very first season, she broke records, won awards, and became one of the most talked about players in college basketball. And the best part? She did it all while staying true to herself. But wait, there's one thing about Caitlin that even her biggest fans might not know. Did you know Caitlin is a huge advocate for mental health? That's right. Despite her busy schedule, she's always made time to speak out about the importance of taking care of your mind. She's even shared her own struggles with pressure and anxiety, reminding everyone that even superstars have tough days. It's this honesty and vulnerability that make her so relatable and so inspiring. But here's the thing, Caitlin's not just inspiring fans. She's changing the game. Here's a fact that'll blow your mind. Caitlin's success isn't just about her skills, it's about her impact. She's become a role model for young athletes everywhere, especially girls who dream of playing basketball. And get this, her games have broken viewership records, proving that women's basketball is just as exciting as the men's game. Caitlin's not just a player, she's a trailblazer. But what's next for her? Well, that's the million-dollar question. So, what do you think? Did any of these Caitlin Clark secrets surprise you? From her relentless work ethic to her inspiring off-court impact, there's no denying that Caitlin is one of a kind. And who knows what she'll achieve next? One thing's for sure, we'll be watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about your favorite stars. And hey, drop a comment below. What's your favorite Caitlin Clark moment? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.